Hey guys, Coach Tyler here with Momentum Throws. We are taking a look at Miss Joia Perry. She is a junior that goes to Mansfield Lake Ridge High School here in Texas. And she's awesome to work with. She's so awesome to work with, primarily because of how hard she works and how coachable she is and how responsive she is to any and everything that I ask her to do. You know, her and I believe, and I think we're in sync in terms of what her goals are, what her aspirations are. And I think she genuinely enjoys doing this. So she is a basketball transplant, and you see the knee brace on her knee. She suffered a pretty gruesome injury, but has since come back and has really only been throwing since January. You know, we had about a month and a half layoff, so really since about late February, beginning of March. Brand new to throwing. And she is just absolutely crushing it. She's getting to the point now where she's starting to figure out the movement as a whole, and we're starting to break some things down in parts. And then eventually we'll be able to put it back together by the end of the summer, and I think she'll be very happy with her distances. She'll be throwing the hammer, and she'll be throwing the javelin for us this summer as well. So I'm excited to have her on the team, and I'm looking forward to starting this whole process with her. We have 1 year, and a lot can change, a lot can happen in just 1 full year of training. So this throw, I believe, was about 105 feet in the discus, a 2-foot personal best from the previous weekend of 103, and maybe 15 or 20 or so feet from her school season. So she's starting to make some jumps. And if you can throw about 105, you can throw 120. And it's not too much different. You know, it depends on the athlete, but too much different from 105, 110 to 120. So I think that's the next milestone that we're working towards. So let's watch it full speed. Let's check it out. So I like the overall turn and the throw. I like the movement, the confidence she has doing it. You can definitely tell she's a basketball player because that big old jump and leap on the end. But again, all my throws are different. I'm trying to get them to feel comfortable while we're learning some new things about the discus. So the first part that I think is awesome is this right here. I love this, where the discus is, her reaching, the pickup time of her right foot. Now she needs to pivot and open her left foot a whole lot more because there's not a whole lot of open, and she's missing a good opportunity to get her hips underneath her. But because she doesn't open it and she kind of like dives forward into the ring without really properly sweeping the right leg, she falls. Boom. Heels up way too high. Look at all that space in between her knees. Her chest is down, left arm is down. And this is something that we're slowly trying to get addressed. Getting more left, getting the right leg and hip swept, and then getting that left knee behind the right, just kind of sneak it right behind that right foot. Yes, that naturally will increase the speed of her turn, but if she takes it slow, it will get her in a much better position to actually use her hips. Now, there's an action and reaction. And the reaction to falling hard on the ground is to pop right back up. And that's typically what happens and why the discus comes out the way it does. And she was just kind of able to salvage the throw a little bit as we get into it. But what we're looking for is to get her swept all the way around here. Get it on that side of the ring, going in that general direction, instead of going just straight through. That's 1. 2, we've worked on keeping the left arm up, keeping the chest more upright, and landing on the ball of our right foot. That's something that we're currently working on. And then finally, when we get to the finish, I like what the left arm is doing. It opens up, big chest. Trying to get the right foot rotated all the way through the throw, rotating the knee through the throw, and finishing out with the arm in this direction to the finish. Instead of jumping and then lofting the discus to force the height, try and get a little bit more turn and rotate it and around as you chase out and follow through. So again, this is really like some straightforward and kind of basic things as it pertains to discus, but she is just a beginner and is already doing a lot of things really, really well. When she figured those things out, you know, I've seen her go 110, 115. I just know that 120 plus is just right around the corner. And that'll be a great place for us to be this summer, going into a full fall's worth of training. So good job, Joia. Keep it up. Let's keep going.